Neti, the Watchman of Arallu. Thank you again for stopping in at Nine World Chronicles, a very interesting figure that works into a major part of Mesopotamian, Sumerian, Babylonian myth system. He is the underworld god, and he is known as the chief gatekeeper of the netherworld. He is thus the servant of the goddess of the underworld, who is Ereiskigal. He plays a very important role. One, we see more and more representations of guardians for the underworld, heavily guarded places at every single sector. We just finished a few in the Kemetic belief system. Those will be on a playlist classified as Underworld Guardians. But this figure prominently plays into the epic legend of Inana's descent into the underworld. If we remember the telling, Inana descends into the underworld of her sister Ereiskigal with the hopes of taking over this world, adding this to her dominion. She again was the queen of heaven and wanted to be the queen of the underworld as well. When she gets there, she is greeted by Neti, who takes her to each of the 7 gates leading to the actual castle of Ereiskigal in the underworld. And per orders, at each gate, Inana must take off one of her emblems, the things that were symbols of her power, so that by the time she reaches, the last gate and enters, she's completely naked. She is completely exposed, and she is utterly powerless to resist Ereiskigal in her home kingdom, proving to be a very fatal mistake that would cost her her own imprisonment for a time, but ultimately the longer-term imprisonment of her husband or consort, Dumuzid. But Neti plays the chief role as he is the principal actor for his mistress Ereiskigal that reduces Inana at every single turn as she goes from gate to gate. He is represented here as a very powerful being, armed and ready to take up arms for his mistress at all times, guarding her realm and her power against any who come into her domain. We will continue talking about more of the underworld guardians as they present themselves, and I'll continue to put those in a list. If you have something you wanted to add to this particular post, please do so in the comments. But as always, I ask you hit the like and subscribe button and click the notification bell so you know when new videos are being released.